Hello, 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 and welcome back, everyone, every pony, to more Rune Factory. Here with us, as always, is Slime.
Squelch.
So, you said you had something that you wanted to chat about, or that you'd be able to chat about?
I now have 2 cars.
Yay!
For a short period of time. I'm gonna be emptying out the last bit of garbage that's in the car tomorrow, and gonna just get around to just selling it quickly.
So, wait, which one are you selling? The, one you
The van.
already had, or the one you just got?
Yeah, the one I already had, because, I mean, it's 20 years old.
This is almost as old as my car been.
Actually, over 20 years old, yeah. And,
My
in
car
this
is a
day and
2000, it
age,
was really
that
easy to
doesn't mean
remember.
it's meant to last.
Wee! So I learned, or I was told something interesting today. You know that old adage, you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar? The old saying?
Sorry, say again?
You know the old saying, you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar?
Yeah, how that's literally not true?
Do you know what catches flies apparently the most effectively?
What?
Coffee!
Oh.
According to someone whose job it is to do pest control, coffee.
Good day. Too bad.
So, I was at the grocery store today for a cheap Tuesday, and I was able to find the meal replacement stuff. However, it's more expensive than I would have preferred it to be. But they had some flavors I couldn't find online, so I got some of those. Like, okay, they're a bit more expensive, but I mean, where else am I gonna find strawberry or berry?
Horrible. The worst. Ugh.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that they made a mixed berry meal replacement flavor. Definitely doesn't taste quite the same. I'll tell you that much. Still good though.
Also, I don't think I sent this to you, but I need to, because it's hilarious.
Uh-oh, what is it this time? Alright, what is this? No, yeah, I saw that. You think you posted it on the server? Someone
Oh, I
posted
did?
it.
Oh, I did. Yeah, okay, I forgot.
Yeah, you posted it on the server and I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well then.
Americans will use anything but the metric system. I think my favorite was large boulder, size of small boulder.
Hey.
Like, I get the appeal of doing measuring based off of things that people would more likely have at hand. Like, you know, pool in the street, size of 2 refrigerators. Larger than a refrigerator, but smaller than a really big refrigerator.
An unpleasant day to you.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hey there.
Hello. Huh? Good day.
Hey.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Swing your weapon, how are you supposed to cut the flower? Or break the crystals? So yeah, I had fun playing Pico Park 2 with you.
Yeah. Too bad we can't get any more achievos for you without more people.
Well, I posted on one of the servers that we're on, and who knows, maybe people want to do a game night of it.
That could work.
Just get everyone together and play more Pico Park 2. Could you imagine if it had, like, play with strangers mode?
That'd be nice.
Just can't communicate with the people at all, it's just... Although, a level design mode could be interesting, but I feel like that the sorts of elements that they put in their levels, at least in some cases, have to be specially made. A lot of this stuff could potentially be used for other levels. Platforms, slimes, saws on tracks, all that stuff. But occasionally there's, like, the buttons. I mean, some sort of, I don't know, Mario Maker type thing, but for Pico Park. And then have people be able to just play it. Testing the levels would be interesting. Of course, you'd have to make the levels different for different numbers of players. So you basically have to make each level, like, 7 times. There's like, what? There's like 60 levels of Pico Park, right? Yeah.
Let's see here. There was, yeah, 60 levels. And then, of course, the dark levels, so that was another 60.
No, 60 in total, because in the regular Pico Park, there's 2 sets of 4 and a set of 3. And then the dark, wasn't there just 1 set of 4?
No,
Or,
it
like,
was 2
worlds?
sets of 6 and a set of 3.
Oh, right, okay. So 19... So almost 80 levels. Is right, 76 levels. But each one basically has to be made 7 times. So that's like, technically speaking, over 500 levels. Oh gosh. That last level, though, with 8 players.
What would that even look like? Like, I almost want to know what... Like, I almost want to see if we can fake having multiple players just to see what it looks like.
I wonder if we could, because you can apparently set keyboard controls for multiple people. I could set keyboard controls for, like, 6 fake players. Theoretically. I don't know for sure. Just so we can see the level. Oh my gosh, set 6 fake keyboard sets of controls. And have both of us using, like, controller and half of the keyboard. And try to fake our way through doing 8 character, 2 player Pico Park 2. I think it would be easier than finding 6 other players. Let's see, on the one hand, I want to do that. On the other hand, I want to do this. Woohoo! You think we're basically in the land of the future already. Meals should be able to just come in pill form. I should be able to just take like a few pills and a nice amount of water every day and not have to have any other foods. That would be so convenient. Ah. Also, I know that it is theoretically possible to complete Gloomhaven at +6 challenge level. But now I'm curious if it's potentially possible to complete Frosthaven at +6 challenge level. The main difference between Gloomhaven and Frosthaven is that in Frosthaven, strictly speaking, you have to complete scenario number 1 before you are allowed to do it. Well, you have to do scenario 0 and scenario level 1 before you are allowed to do any other scenarios. However, I don't think that scenario 0 has potential for increased difficulty, so on a +6 difficulty run, you wouldn't be able to do scenario 0, but you would have to complete scenario 1 with literally only the starting stuff. You're not allowed to have other items or anything. So is there any combination of characters from the starting classes of Frosthaven? Okay. Or maybe getting lucky with a very fortunate road event or something. Gosh, I can only imagine how many hours upon hours if you try to do that legitimate. Because, like, Gloomhaven has a video game format for it. So one could theoretically mod that to say, hey, allow me to set the difficulty to 7. And make it so the characters don't get experience.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Blech.
Oh. Well, no, it's just me then.
Yeah, I kind of ran out of stuff to talk about with the car, didn't I? I have a car, and then nothing more to say about it.
Got a second car. I'm gonna sell the older one. Hope to get a bit of money off of it.
Yeah.
Woohoo. You attract lots of flies with coffee, but I don't actually have any coffee, and even though it's Cheap Tuesday today, I didn't buy any coffee. I also didn't buy any olive oil, so Simon, you better keep your paws out of those fly traps. Came back after grocery shopping. They got like some fly strips from the pest control fella, and those already have a couple of flies in them. So you know they're doing their job good. Like, just, like, if I could just have these meal drink things. Don't have to do dishes, I just have to worry about, you know, tossing the bottles into a bag to be taken back down to the depot every few years. But don't have to do dishes anymore. So that's a big perk. Don't have to spend some time cooking, just have to grab the drink and drink it. And then also refill my water from time to time. Refill my water bottle about twice a day. It's been warm. I've been thirsty. Excuse you. Uh-oh, someone's giving me pings. While I was at the grocery store, I was buying some of the meal replacement things, and one brand of it, the brand that has a lot of really weird flavors, they had like banana strawberry or something, they had caramel flavor. Like, yeah, these are a bit more expensive, but the flavors might be worth a try. And then I checked it and it said, caution, don't have more than one of this per day. And also, don't have other meal replacements on the same day as you have any of these. So I'm just like, huh, we'll just put that back. We're just gonna put that back. I don't know why. I'm apparently not allowed to have more than one of those in a day. That's what it said, so I'm just gonna have 0 instead. And yeah, from what I've been able to look up, there's no, like, finalized results for, like, oh, what would happen if someone were just to have meal replacements for an extended period, blah, blah, blah. All I can see is, like, don't do that, because you need other stuff. You need protein, and you need fiber. And all the meal replacements I've been able to find, basically none of them give fiber. Except there is one brand that says that it gives fiber, except that same exact brand has also been noted as lying about what's in... Has a court case against the company because they've been lying about what's in their ingredients, and they're the only ones who claim to have fiber. What? No, in the ingredients. They apparently have, or have had, a court case or something similar against them, because they've lied about their nutrition information, and they are the only ones who claim to have fiber in their drink. So, I don't exactly trust that. I don't know, just something's telling me that might be, a lie. Damn.
Morning. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome. Hey.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh. Thank you. Yeah. Let's... Morning. Hello. Hello. Hey. Hello. Huh? Welcome! Hi there!
Hello, Sakuya. Huh?
Hey there!
You can see tchotchkes have always like those little like wooden figures that kind of like move something. Like I think I saw one that was like a horse. So it's basically seemed like a rocking horse, but it's like an inch or like 2 inches tall. It's this little thing. Do you like? You can like set it going. It just like kind of rocks back and forth on its own for a little bit. It's really neat.
Hello.
Okay, you want to see waterfalls, but instead we're going to the desert.
Good day.
You.
Hello.
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 Oh. Hmm.
Yes, I do think I can. It would be really neat if, in order to make the bouquet, you actually had to, like, get something from every human in the town. Like, yeah, Gaius for the, I keep thinking Gaius for the gold, that was a different thing. Like, Gaius for the brooch, you know, get special flowers from specific people. Maybe you could instead of just growing them. Yeah, the ribbon from the, like, something from everyone in town put together. One person sets it all. And it's like, here. A gift from the humans for you.
Huh?
Thank you.
I come back to see Kuna holding the bouquet.
Oh, good day.
Well, so I wanted to talk to you. Okay, so does it just choose like 1 week in the future? Like if I'd done this in like spring, would it be spring? Like, so on the hand, it would be easy if there was like a preset day to have the Amity Fair. But then, like,
Hey, do you have any squid? Hey, do you have... Oh my goodness!
yes, I know you love that. That's why I gave it to you.
La la la.
have to actually check what the Indian stage is.
Huh?
It's only all the 24.
Hey, do you have any squid?
Oh gosh, right. Staff mechanics. Ugh. I
Welcome.
really want a real challenge. Rune Factory 4 staves only. Whatever you put in to upgrade it changes what the spell is that it casts. So it's like the first thing you put in will become like slot 1, the second thing will be slot 2, the third thing will be slot 3, but if you put in a fourth thing, the second thing becomes slot, like, charge 1. The third thing becomes charge 2, and the fourth thing then becomes charge 3. So, like, the original 7 things doesn't matter the order, but items 8, 9, and 10 determine what spells you can cast with the wand, and they might not be stuff you want to put in the wand just to keep the stats good. And I haven't really been able to find stuff online saying what
Any
the
squid?
thing gives.
Wonderful.
Sparkle.
Welcome.
Huh?
I like fish. Wait, you said food.
Hey there. Hey there.
Hello.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey there.
Hello.
Welcome. Hey.
Thank you.
Leave it to me.
Which room is whose? Looks like he's just coming to try to bust me. Oh no! No, I'm not doing anything. No. You don't have to be suspicious of anything at all. Everything is fine.
Hello.
Everything is fine.
Hello.
Heya.
What the? Pia, what are you doing?
Hey there.
Hey, cute things.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
What brings you in? Hmm.
That is not okay.
What? Hi there.
Hello.
Oh.
Well, they're good. Well, if Rune Factory 3 goes the Moon Factory 2 route, and you wind up seeing, like, you know, the future of the
Hello.
people, I hope that those two
Hello.
What?
wind up together. It feels so awkward to be playing some, like, you know, Harvest Moon, like, you know, dating sim-esque game, where clearly all the different people have different people that they like already, but then you can just, like, butt in and kind of take someone from an already, like, pre-established arrangement. It just feels so rude.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
Hello?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, those two would have been, in, you know, happily married together if you hadn't come
And
along and...
unpleasant. Disgusting.
Hey. Hello.
Yeah, so many people say that spinach is, like, so gross and disgusting and stuff.
Hello, hello
I
there.
don't get it. Spinach is whatever. Like, I used to have spinach in my sandwiches back in middle school. Yeah, back in middle school. Like, every day. And spinach, like, okay, it's there, but it tastes like nothing. It's a placeholder. It's filler. You know what? Screw it. Maybe I should have bought a whole bunch of spinach.
Hello.
Hello.
Spinach is supposed to be good,
Welcome.
right? Yeah, how's the fiber in spinach? I imagine spinach would be good for fiber.
Amazing. Welcome. Welcome.
Oh, look, more
I'll be sure to stock more good stuff for you.
fun.
Huh?
Nothing really else to do, huh? Do I want to keep going for this episode? Not particularly, with nothing specifically to talk about. There's no particular reason to keep going. Things are going okay. Doing recordings. I had about 3 hours of sleep last night. Because I was up till like 5 doing my frosting and stuff. And then I woke up at 8 because, oh hey, the pest inspector, who apparently doesn't believe that I only have one cat. What to do? Well, so he comes out at the monster. We're actually going pretty far in this game without actually recruiting any monster companions, huh? Factory 5, I got pretty intense with trying to get more, get more Buffaroos and Hornets. It's interesting with Moon Factory 4 and Moon Factory 5. I don't know if it's the same case for the other Moon Factory games. But if you recruit, like, one type of monster over and over again, it keeps getting more and more difficult. It's like, yes, like, the first... No, the items should still be there. The first Buffaroo is pretty easy. Second one, relatively easy. But then from, like, the third onwards, it starts getting tougher. And eventually, you basically just have to save scum just to maybe get one. These are Factory 4 and 5. I'm pretty sure it's easier to save scum. So Moon Factory 4 has a digital deluxe version. Moon Factory 3 has a digital deluxe version. Or like, you know, special enhanced edition, blah, blah, whatever, right? Because both games were originally dual screen games. Rune Factory 1, 2, 3, and 4 were originally dual screen games for the DS and 3DS. And Rune Factory 5 came out on Switch and PC. Single screen game. Having it be a dual screen game really helped for things, because one screen would just be the map. Which, like, the town for Moon Factory 4 is kind of big. So having a map was very useful. Still say the watering can challenge was most interesting in Rune Factory 4, mostly because it is actually technically not possible. But Rune Factory 4, having a whole area that you can access relatively early in the game, that you then lose access to, and then once you get access to it again, you should be able to actually handle it. Yes, at some point relatively early on, you get access to, I don't know what, like, the 4th or 5th area of, like, the 4th or 5th dungeon. And you're not supposed to be able to really do much of anything in there, but you can go in there. And if you know what you're doing, then you can get twin-fold and tenfold steel really early. Which is a massive boon if you are, you know, using that stuff. I've heard of people doing, like, level 1 challenges. Doing a level 1 challenge of a game is a very interesting way of either making use of alternate forms of grinding, making use of glitches or exploits in the game, or no, making use of either A, alternate forms of grinding, like in Rune Factory you could say make and drink a whole bunch of proteins in order to get strength instead of, you know, just raising your level. Or raise up skills in order to raise up your stats that way. B, making use of mechanics in the game. I guess in Rune Factory that would mostly just be mechanics that don't fall into a different category, would just be like how to fight properly. I guess staff spells and monster weaknesses. C, making use of exploits. I don't think I really know of any good exploits. Oh wait, throwing failed dishes, but that's a mechanic, not an exploit. But that does fall under mechanics. D, weapon upgrades, which I guess would more so be an A thing, right? Like, alternate forms of upgrading your character. Would the monster companions fall under a mechanic? Or an upgrade? I think that'd be a mechanic. Getting some sort of monster companion relatively early on. Like, the first boss. because I think you can get her before the end of spring. And you can make use of... Oh no, yeah, Rune Factory 4 doesn't have an exploit. The boss farming exploit that they patched out for Rune Factory 5, but is in Rune Factory 4 Special Edition. Where you can fight one boss and get the drop for it multiple times in one day. There's also a really good way of farming princess points, as I found out. The equivalent of which isn't the Rune Factory 3 even yet. What I'm able to see. Interesting. My defense just go up. Yeah, it looks like my defense just went up. So, if, say, in Rune Factory 4, I were to do, like, a level 1 challenge, I feel like I'd be able to do it decently easily. And if everything else is on the table, I just only had to keep my level at 1 using the post-game ability to make a command to just keep level at 1 so I don't have to worry about not gaining experience. Then, yeah. Go for the first boss, fight her, get the whatever flower that she needs, and get gigantizers. Farm her. Spend a lot of time farming her. Actually, honestly, save once I mean, okay, if I wanted to do it in as little, in-game time as possible, as fast of a calendar date as possible, when you first have control of your character, time is frozen, but you can still get at least a few certain skills. You might be able to, do so in your bedroom. I'm not entirely sure if you can or not. But if you can, then you can fight your bed and rank up all of your combat skills up really high. If you can't, then at the very least you can get walking and throwing levels up. And even if I were to do it for a series, leveling up both of those a few times when the time is frozen still sounds like a good way to go about it. Yeah, level up those really quick. I forget what her name was. Yeah, take the knight, go fight the first boss, win. Very easily, even on very hard, it's very easy. Unfortunately, you have to wait until the next day to actually start the exploit of farming the boss. So yeah, go through the, save and go through the first dungeon over and over again until you find some lucky drop that sells for a whole bunch. Sell it. Day 2, buy the flowers that you need to grow, and some giantizer to make a giant version of the flower they need for the boss, and then spend the rest of the day farming the boss over and over and over and over and over again. Eventually, when the flower is fully grown and giantized, go to the boss, save, hit the boss, give it an ambrosia thorns, continue going through with the game. You should have the second dungeon unlocked by now. So, grind to level up the boss, because that should still be able to get experience level up even if you can't. And then, over the next 9 days, feed 9 more flower, or 9 more ambrosia thorns. 100% sleep chance is really nice. And then from that point on, I'm sure you might be able to find something to keep using, but just the first few steps at least. Gosh, speedrun Rune Factory 4. Oh. I mean, like, I could. Minimum days or minimum actual time? Because minimum days, again, technically spend an arbitrarily huge amount of time while time is frozen. Level up walking and throwing to like 999 each. And then your stats should be decently high enough, potentially, to deal with the whole rest of the game. You just need to have the game running for hours and hours and hours. Leave the game running for days with, like, joystick just tilted to the side to get... I mean, yeah. To get walking XP. Actually, you know what? Wait, hold on a second. I'm pretty sure walking can get up to 999. So... Right. Da-da-da. Increase maximum HP boom. HP, RP, and Vitality. I remember seeing something with, like, each level gives you, like, 1/2 of a skills chart? I know I saw a chart at some point that said that, like, exactly, Rune Factory 4. No? No. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't see it. It's going to say some stuff, but I was like, okay, well, I mean, still, health is nice, vitality is nice. Not strength, though. But, whatever. Throwing might give strength or intelligence. Yeah, have some sort of an auto clicker, just keep picking up and throwing the item over and over again, and versus having just like joystick running to the side or thing on the direction pad and just like, yeah, leave that running for excessive amount of time until eventually you get all of the stat points that you can handle. And you're still on day 1. But look, Azura's back just as we're wrapping up the episode.
Yay!
Do you want to share any final words, Azura?
I just learned that waterbeds stopped being popular, particularly in the US, not because of any actual safety hazards or anything like that, like some people might think, but because insurance companies stopped covering damage to or due to waterbed damage.
Yeah, that sounds about right.